Hey, this is Nanette Hosenfeld with the Great Basin Smoke Dispersion Briefing for Monday, October 29th, 2018. Looking at precipitation over the past 30 days, things have been quite wet across portions of the Great Basin. You can see the entire area has received some precipitation over the past month, with the greatest amounts across portions of Utah and the Arizona Strip. If we look at how that compares to normal, you can see that much of Utah is close to normal, if not above normal, as far as precipitation. Elsewhere in the Great Basin, things are not quite as far above normal, but still large portions of Nevada are at and above normal, as well as Idaho and the entire Arizona Strip. Looking at the satellite this morning, there is a low pressure system making its way to the north of the area. That will send a cold front through the Great Basin today. So looking at today, you can see good to excellent mixing across the entire area, with that weather system making its way through the area. Looking at today in more detail, you can see some really strong transport winds are expected across the entire Great Basin today in association with that cold front expected to move through the area, and very good mixing heights. As we move into Tuesday, we will start to see high pressure build across the western part of the Great Basin. That will lead to a decrease in the ventilation index across the western part of the area. With that high pressure in place, we'll start to see those transport winds decreasing across western Nevada, leading to that lower clearing index across much of the area. And if we look at mixing heights, that will also be decreasing across the western part of the area. As we move into Wednesday, that high pressure will continue to build across the area. We will see moisture increasing across the northern part of the Great Basin, but the ventilation index will decrease into Wednesday. And continuing to look at Wednesday, again, you can see those transport winds are the healthiest across the northern part of the area, but quite light further south, accompanied by a decreasing mixing height. Over the next 3 days, not too much is expected across the area as far as precipitation. The precipitation that we do see will be across the northern part of the Great Basin. On Thursday, that high pressure will continue to build across the western part of the area. We will see good to excellent mixing across the majority of the area, with the lowest ventilation indices across western Nevada. Moving into Friday, we will continue to see a high pressure build across the Great Basin, resulting in a decrease in mixing across the area. We will see, I'd say, good to fair mixing across the majority of the area on Friday. Moving into Saturday, we start to see hints of another weather system making its way into the Pacific Northwest. We could see transport winds pick up a bit on Saturday across the north, and you can see that reflected in the improving ventilation indices across portions of the northern Great Basin. And then finally, moving into Sunday, we'll continue to see improvement as that system moves its way into the area. In the 4 to 5 day period, again, any precipitation that we do see will be focused across the northern part of the Great Basin. Finally, in the 8 to 14 day period, the Climate Prediction Center is calling for warmer than average temperatures across the entire area, with above normal precipitation across most of the Great Basin. So that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Our information is on the screen, and you can also find us on Twitter. Thanks.